Is it true, and I don't even know if this is true, that you used to work with Parekura Horomia?
Yes, yes,
oh,
I
it is
did.
true. So you did do a bit of politics back in your day?
Back in the day I worked at Te Reo. I did a Masters at Victoria University in policy.
Yeah.
And so I was fortunate to work with him, loved his way, how he worked with people, how he brought out the best in people. And when you surround yourself with people that, and Knowles is one of them, she's one of them, a person that, I'm not sure what it is, but even with her players and the management, they are wonderful listeners. And I think that's the essence of a lot of Te Reo Māori. They listen for what you're saying that's not in your words.
Yeah.
So there's a real sensing that she brings to our team and that he brought when he was working, and it was just a privilege to work with him.
And so not everyone can play in the big games, I guess. So how do you keep the spirits up of those players that are watching on the side?
Yeah, I think that's, we talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
We talk about the duty of service. Yeah. And, you're here to serve the national team and the Silver Ferns. One of the things we encourage also is looking beyond the game, but also being students of the game. Yeah. And so when you're not contributing on the court, there's a whole lot of stuff that our athletes do off the court that contribute to the game knowledge.
There's a big contingent of Māori in this team, coaching, players. Do you guys have a bit of Māori culture in terms of as a part of this campaign or the last few years?
100%.
Yeah.
We've just spent the last couple of weeks working through a new chant in Manawaro, which is part of our dress design and also part of the intent with how we want to hold ourselves and uphold the mana of the Silver Ferns. So, our Te Reo Māori is woven throughout the culture of the Silver Ferns, always has been, always will be. It's a real backbone to everything that we do. We karakia every morning in Waiata, so the practices of Te Reo Māori are very much part of the Silver Ferns. In fact, all of our game strategy at the moment is in Te Reo. Yeah. Tiana Meturo actually brought her cousin in to do our chant. Yeah. And one of the notes she said to her was the whole group is very well versed, and the pronunciation in our team is amazing for the fact that we're not total immersion. Yeah. It'd be amazing if we could get to that point. But it features because if we're calling out a strategy on court in Te Reo, the chances are other teams will take a while to translate it rather than if we did in English. So you'll hear a lot of Te Reo in our strategies in court play this year.
And where's your whakapapa from?
Taranaki.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so my father grew up in Hawera, so I'm Ngārauru. Yeah. But I grew up in Otautahi and am now residing in Tauranga Moana, so I'm kind of tripped around the country a bit and spent a lot of time in Wellington.
So we've never had a Māori head coach or assistant coach of other national teams, so what's it like being you and Nolene? You're like our representative. When we watch it, we're like, we're cheering for you guys, Yeah, look, I think, when we stand in our roles, we're also standing with our whānau and our whakapapa behind us. So how we present is a representation of our iwi and our whānau. So, we always have this thing in our team that, Knowles is Ngāpui, and we've got a group at the Ngāti Parau, and then Te Pai is Raukawa, and I'm Taranaki, so we always give each other a bit of banter about the characteristics of those areas and how they come through in the person. Yeah. And we see that a lot. Yeah. And I think we're very proud. We're very proud and we're very aware of what's happening in our communities at the moment. I think Knowles is very worldly like that, and she drives our team to engage as much as they can with the communities, knowing that there might be some young people that are in our areas that the Silver Ferns would be the furthest from their dream, but actually we were those kids a long time ago that had those aspirations. We were the kids that watched Waitamanu play and think, wow, I could be like that too. And then she's coaching you and you got the fear of God in you because you don't want to throw a ball away. Awesome. Well, all the best for this campaign, and looking forward to you guys bringing the trophy back.
Thank you very much.